Hello, 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 everybody. How are you guys doing today? Today, Creator Summit Day 6. We have been having so many incredible and amazing people coming here, and I could be more proud of it. We had in the last 2 days two amazing freaking sessions with Guadalupe Alvarez, all in Spanish. So if you didn't see, you have to do it because it's on our feed. It was an amazing day. Hi, Guada. Today, yeah, of course, today is in English because I need to learn Spanish. By the way, if you know a online class or somewhere that I can learn Spanish, please let me know, comment below, send me a DM, offer you to teach me because I need to learn Spanish. I've been seeing you guys, you need to speak Spanish? Yes, I will, promise. But today we're gonna go over three amazing weddings, actually four. And I had the pleasure to have the company of three amazing people from Spain, from Guatemala, and from Panama today with me. You're gonna be here with me, right? Right? Yes. Okay, Rui, let's do it. Let's do it. Spanish class, guys. So I'm so excited, and I want to start before I. Anyway, let me come back. You are here for the Creator Summit. We are celebrating the launch of the wedding book Secrets Behind the Scenes, which is the first international printed book that we are launching now. In a couple of days, let's say November 30, we'll be celebrating for sure like the real book. And we are also getting together a lot of amazing people that are part of the book. We had already people from Italy, Panama, United States, Portugal, a lot of different places all over the world. They are sharing with you secrets behind the scenes, which, by the way, is the name of the book because this is something that I want to bring for you. A lot of uh, details and challenges and tips, and there is no better way for us to learn than from people that already suffered or already were like winning something, and this is gonna be amazing today. Let's get started today with, let me see if she's here. I'm gonna go for, let's see if she is here. Okay. Hi, Kerry-Anne. She is from Spain. And let me see if she's here. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah. How is
I'm great. I think your connection is breaking a little bit, or it's mine, not sure. Well,
let's see what we can do about that. Is that a little better?
no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna try to do like that. So if you don't know Kerry-Anne, she is from Ibiza, Spain. Oh my gosh, I really need to visit you. I really need to go to Spain. She is from Spain. And let me see if she's here. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah. How is
I'm great. I think your connection is breaking a little bit, or it's mine, not sure. Well,
let's see what we can do about that. Is that a little better?
no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna try to do like that. So if you don't know Kerry-Anne, she is from Ibiza, Spain. Oh my gosh, I really need to visit you. I really need to go to Spain. And she and Gemma they have been working for the last 14 years, and they are residents on the island. So if you need something in Ibiza, they are the guys that you need to go because anyway, it's unbelievable, amazing the work that they have been doing. So, Carrie, let me say just one thing. Your wedding, part of the wedding book, it's crazy. They send us a lot of beautiful pictures from behind the scenes, and we are also using all over the book, and it's I just want to hear from you. I don't want to speak now. Can you share with me a little bit about the logistic and how it was for you to put together a wedding in Ibiza, which is an island? I know the logistic might be crazy sometimes, but I want to hear from you.
There's so many different elements. I think one of the most important things is that we have phenomenal suppliers, and any good wedding planner, event planners, one of the most important things they do is work with a good group of suppliers. So I also think another aspect is the planning, hours and hours of planning, and finite detail before the day, because I like to say that the more detail you do before the day, the more you can flow and allow it to just be organic on the day. And as we all know in the industry, things happen. But if you've got 98% of everything running smoothly and flowing beautifully, when you do have that little hiccup, you have the time and the space to deal with it. So I think key to it is our amazing suppliers, years of experience on the island, years and years of experience on the island, and minute planning. But yeah,
Uh,
we definitely have our moments here, that's for sure.
yeah, that's what I want to know because we are here to share secrets. So, what is the most challenging part of being a wedding planner in an island? Like logistic part, maybe because they were talking here, if you're going to Ibiza, leave the kids at home. So, yes, it's kind of, let's say, an adult place to go, or no, it's just something that people think about it. So, what is the most challenging part to be a wedding planner in Ibiza?
Oh, I think it's just challenging being a wedding planner because you've got anywhere in
I
the world.
love that.
It's
I
just,
love that.
it's just, wherever you are in the
I
world.
agree. I agree.
And you've got, I think potentially here, you have got, your clients all have their own vision, their own dreams, their own idea and expectations. And of course, we've got people coming from all over the world. A lot of international clients from New York, Singapore, Cape Town, Sydney, truly all over the world. And they are coming from centers where they have the best of the world at their fingertips. They have masses of, entertainment agencies. They have every kind of decor that is imaginable at their fingertips. So they're bringing these visions and ideas to a very small island, and they're saying, this is what we'd like you to create. This is the magic we'd like you to create. So I think sometimes marrying the expectation of the client and what is possible can possibly be the most difficult thing. Because also, of course, I always say to my clients, give me a budget and I can build you a city, but not everybody's got a budget like that. So I think potentially,
yes. Yes.
so I think potentially marrying the expectation with what is available, and then also potentially introduce it, because we have so much talent here and there's so much authenticity. The suppliers in this island they are just each in their own right such interesting, creative, dedicated, passionate people. So potentially bringing the client around to understand that they can have a part of their vision and they can even have something a little better, but potentially different to what they initially had in mind. But yeah,
Is there something? Is there something part of the island, like cultural, maybe gastronomy or something that people have no idea, and they're like, we need to put that on almost on every wedding, and they're like, wow, I didn't know about that.
Oh, that's a really tricky question. Do you know? No. And once again, it's because every single couple is so different. And the
Yeah.
friends and the family they come with are so different that we pride ourselves in spending a lot of time with our clients, really working out what it is they want to achieve and what it is they want their day to feel like, and what the experience is going to be for them. And so I think the joy for them and for us is taking little elements. I mean, of course, we're in Spain and you get the jamonero who stands and shaves the ham. Guests love that. They love to experience it. It's part entertainment, part of the canapé function. We love to
Mm-hmm.
suggest that to them. We love to suggest our Spanish guitarists for them. So we try to make sure that we've incorporated a real element of Spain.
I
Um,
love that.
and the island, you know, I think authenticity is vital. It's vital to every single wedding. um the couple's authenticity, and then exactly that, bringing some part of the island. That, I mean, of course, something that we can't claim to have anything to do is the magical sunsets. We have the golden hour here. The light
This
is
is something that,
heaven. The
yeah.
light is heaven. And like I say, we can't make any claim to that, but we try and make sure that we plan the schedule around the light so that the photographs are beautiful, so the guests can really enjoy that gooey, sexy time on the island before we sit down for supper. So that's definitely something we try to incorporate into, and it's important for the guests, it's important for the creatives that are shooting, it's important for the final product for the couple. So we try to incorporate that, and then, like I say, little bits of Spain. But each couple
Mm-hmm.
brings a different set of, you know, expectations, desires, dreams, and we try and make sure that we cater to each of those. So I suppose that's,
Yes, I love that, especially because we're talking about a destination wedding place that people are looking for.
yeah.
There's no way, in my vision, to create a wedding in such a beautiful place and ignore all of that. You know, like we're talking about weddings all over the week. The book is about weddings, it's about the places. And I see a lot of you guys from Spain doing that. Mexican people, they do that a lot. Italian people, they do that a lot. They bring the culture and the traditions to weddings.
Mm.
And this is such an amazing way to incorporate not just delivering a beautiful wedding, but a magic, a unique wedding for clients. Because also, of course, they have their uniqueness, but they're looking for some, sexy thing from Ibiza. So I
Exactly.
love that.
And once again, I can take no credit. Neither Jim nor I can take any credit for that. The magic dust that Ibiza sprinkles over every event. And I think something that's wonderful on the island is because you're somewhere that is magical and is different. And people don't have, especially the guests and the family, they've got no set understanding or
Yes,
knowledge of how it's going to go, how the day is going to roll. This allows our couples to incorporate potentially very traditional parts of their culture, their religion, their family traditions in with something that's totally unique and different. And you don't have to stick to the formula. Even the ceremony does not have to be the traditional formula. So it allows
definitely.
them a much broader scope to really, once again, marry the traditions and the cultures they like to bring with the
Hmm.
sexiness and the magic and you know, it's a completely clear palette. You can paint any picture you want, and it's fantastic to see because the guests arrive and they just don't know what's going to happen, and you take
Yeah.
them with the couple on this
Like
journey.
a journey. Yes.
Exactly.
A
And
full experience.
exactly. And it just delights them. It excites them. We bring in lots, you know, we've got such an amazing pool of talent to choose from that, you know, if we want to get stilt walkers to walk the guests through to the ceremony, or from the ceremony to the cocktail function, or, you know, men on bicycles juggling to seat the guests for supper. um, uh, also, anything goes. It's Ibiza.
Yes,
Anything
yes.
goes.
But
And
Carrie,
what
I
I
need to
can
say
see.
something. I need to say something. I need to give you guys a lot of credit because this is the difference between just a wedding planner and designer to a wedding creator. Because you're not aiming to deliver just a beautiful wedding. You are aiming to deliver experience. So when you combine the traditions and culture and what the places has to offer plus what the couple wants, this is like it's amazing to see all of this that you are doing. And I see that Gemma is here. I miss you as well. I would
Hi,
love to have you here with us. And But now I want to hear from you about the wedding that is part of the wedding book, because I know you had so many challenges and hard work, especially with the location. And to give, the idea was, how can I deliver for the couple a beautiful place, what they want to do it, etc. So can you share with us a little bit how it was for you to the setup process? I know that the ceremony was in a kind of a tricky place, I know, etc. I want to hear from you.
Giovanna, I think yeah, it was a fantastic wedding. And I was really lucky because we were working with the most divine bride. Very sassy gal, very smart gal. She had a strong vision of what she wanted. Um, and once again, this was a great example of a couple whose family and friends were vital to them. So it was very important that they were incorporated and they were comfortable and happy and excited and delighted. They wanted, it was a Jewish wedding, so they wanted very strongly to bring in the tradition and the culture of a Jewish ceremony. And then they really wanted to showcase Ibiza. So our bride came to us. She also happened to be a fellow South African, which added a little bit of loveliness for me personally.
Oh, that's where comes from your accent, which
Yes.
I love. Every time that I speak with South African believers, I was like, no, 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 I'm gonna be quiet. Just speak to me. I love your accent.
But yeah, it added a lovely personal element for me as well. And so our bride came to us with some very strong images, visions, mood boards, which
Mm-hmm.
is a delight to work with because you can then help her create it and bring it to life. Um, what we had to do is we were working in a villa. We took them to many different. Oh, Giovanna, I wish I could almost just download it all because there's so much to share. But we spent a lot of time in getting it right, and that process starts with the venue. So
Mm-hmm.
the couple flew over with the mother of the bride and the father of the groom, and we traipsed around this island, and we went from venue to venue to venue to venue, back to different venues, back to venues, and we played the day out in each of these venues. And there was one particular venue, Villa Solomon, that they just fell in love with. I mean, the view is to die for. It's one of the best views in the world, and
Yeah.
this is what they decided they wanted. The problem was, as with most Jewish weddings, it was quite a big invitation list, and although the views are stunning, the spaces are very tricky. So what
Mm-hmm.
we had to do is we had to build. We had to bring in masses of scaffolding and staging, and we were building in an area that is residential with a little road. So just that in itself, and we literally had 24 hours to do this build. So the logistics of the build was insane. My call sheets for the build alone were just pages long because it was literally this one in, that one out, move your truck, staff offload,
What a
what
timeline. Oh my
leave
gosh.
leave your staff here. So that, and of course not wanting to annoy the neighbors before the event had even started, um,
Mm-hmm.
we worked really hard on that. And once again, my suppliers were phenomenal. And I think the key was to be able to get as much done before time as possible. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll share this with you because there are other wedding planners out there will understand what I'm saying and will have that sinking heart feeling. We had everybody in scaffolding in. We put the trusses up because she wanted to create an effect of draping above her with chandeliers, the most beautiful floral arrangements. And we didn't want the trussing to be visual because it would change the
Mm-hmm.
mood. So we worked very hard with our designer, Velvet Circus, who we work hand in glove with. They're phenomenal. I think sometimes they want to kill us, but they always make it
This
happen
is our
for us.
job. This is our job. Everybody wants to kill us. It's
Yeah.
okay, guys. You live with it. That's okay.
They were fantastic, and they brought their teams. And we spent a lot of time measuring up and going to the venue
Uh-huh.
maybe 3-4 times, during the year leading up, getting all the CAD drawings done, and the scaffolding went up, and then we started to clad the scaffolding in this wood that had been prepared.
Oh my
And what we
gosh.
realized was in the 4 or 5 months through summer, the
Uh-huh.
trees had grown.
This is not something that you can control. It's nature, so
And the truss just didn't fit anymore. These trees had gone
oh
out of
my
control,
gosh.
and the truss didn't. So the truss worked, but the wood work that had been built. So we could change the truss. That was no problem. But the woodwork that had been built to fit like a puzzle perfectly just didn't fit anymore. So we literally had
But this was when? On the
carpenters.
day before? Like a week before?
No, the day before. They got into the villa on the Sunday. No, they got into the villa at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. The wedding was on Sunday.
Oh
We
my
had
God.
carpenters and painters working through the night to recut and paint, because this all had to go up before we could drape our florist. Flowers and Ibiza could do their thing. So literally, the ceremony was busy happening on the left of the property, which also had its fair share of staging, because it was a very strange space. But the couple wanted that view, they wanted that photograph. So we
Uh-huh.
literally just built over
Uh-huh.
trussing and staging, over flower beds. It was fantastic, but that was busy happening, while on the right of the property, we were literally putting the last finishing touches while the ceremony was going on.
Like quietly crazy things like
We laugh. I say that wedding took years of my life. But yeah, I think, oh, we all know we have these moments. But you know what? I think there's an army of angels out there that smile upon
definitely
brides.
just designed for weddings. Like they are looking at
Yes,
wedding vendors.
exactly.
Oh,
They
you're a wedding vendor?
smile.
Okay, you're gonna get one angel there.
I actually think the brides bring them, because the things that happen, and somehow, like magic, poof, sometimes in the very last moment, it just is perfect. It's amazing.
Yes,
But
yes,
yeah, so I think the logistics,
yeah.
lots of planning, lots of meetings, lots of measuring, lots and lots of mood boards with the exact flowers. I mean, I'm trying to think who came up with the concept of putting the garlic on the tables with the arrangements. And I don't know if it was the bride, if it was Velvet Circus, if it was Flowers and Ibiza, but it's those little touches that just gave it a hue, a
Hmm.
tone, something to add to the color palette that just perfected that last thing that we were looking for. But
I
that,
love the wedding.
yeah, and but
The
that,
photos are absolutely beautiful, you know. And one of the things that I want to add is that it's a luxurious wedding, so it has a lot of details, a lot of things behind, and you can see that it was not just like putting together a couple of flowers. There are like it's a huge time of work and teamwork. So yeah, crazy, crazy. Carrie, this is amazing. This is why we wanted when we started the idea with the writing book.
yes.
I was thinking we've got a Loopy in our team. How can we? The question was like, how can we bring together people from all over the world, different places, but in the same way they can show really what is happening behind the scenes, because people have no freaking clue of the work, how many people are need to be together to put together a wedding. And you're saying, I'm just like here, like almost getting a popcorn to watch you saying that, oh, this is so exciting. So
Oh
it's
my goodness,
real.
yeah, it was crazy, but it was wonderful. The energy was fantastic. Like I say, the couple were just phenomenal. Their friends and family phenomenal. The Jewish weddings are always so fun, so high energy. You've got
Yeah,
you've got the music, you've got the singing, you've got the dancing. Oh, it's amazing. They're
yeah.
very special to do.
Super, super. And Gemma, don't give them spoils. I'm seeing that you're saying them to go to your website. Let them see in the book because the photos are
Yes,
beautiful. And
well,
you're gonna
the
have
funny thing
also,
is I want to see what
yeah,
everyone else is doing, because you know what you do. It's what everyone else
yes,
does. That's fascinating, you know.
Super, super, absolutely amazing. Carrie, I would be here with you like the whole day and talking about weddings in Ibiza. And you know, we do have once a year the Belief Retreat, which is mastermind retreat that we do for wedding planners and designers. And the next edition, we're going to go to Portugal. But they're
Oh,
saying Giovanna in Ibiza.
yes,
So
Giovanna.
you'll probably be talking about maybe a retreat in Ibiza soon. So,
You know who to call. We'll do everything we can to help you. And we'll hook you up with all the best suppliers. Because
oh my
Ibiza's key is
gosh.
its people. Ibiza's
Yeah.
magic, besides the island's magic and the light, is its people.
Yeah.
There's some fantastic people here.
I think our industry is about two things in my vision. It's about people and love. So we need to be together on those two. We need to work together and understand that the bride and the groom, they have a dream, but we are not just like a dream maker. We need to put together so many ideas into reality and transform. And this is way more than just a magic one. It's a lot of logistic, a lot of planning, a lot of hard work. So
A
thank
lot of
you. It was,
communication, I think, you know.
yes,
I think the
yes,
relationship with
yes.
your couple is vital. And we're very lucky that we have special people who come to us that we get to work with. So I honestly can say that the privilege, the honor is ours. It can be hard and can be long, you know, but
Yeah.
you know, I think all of us, we're in an industry where we get to share someone else's magic. And I don't think we must ever forget that and ever negate how important that is. That you get to tap into a whole group of people's magic and happiness, and
Mm-hmm.
that truly, I think, is, like I say, it's been a bit of a tough year for the industry, but
Yeah.
we belong to a magical industry, and
Yeah.
we're lucky to do that. And I think we all need to hang on to that, you know, and stay
Yes.
keep in communication with our couples, because I think that's key to creating all of this, you know. And also,
Love that, love that. Carrie, thank you so much for being here with us for the Creator Summit. Thank you, Gemma. I'm super proud to have you guys representing
hi
Spain, part
Dee.
of the wedding book. And super soon, we're gonna have the book in our hands,
Lovely.
and it's gonna
Can't
be
wait.
amazing.
Can't wait. See what everyone
Thank
else
you
is
so
doing.
much. Be
I
safe
love.
over
Thank you for
there,
your
and talk to
time.
you
Have a
soon.
lovely
Bye
day.
bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Guys, stop asking me to do the retreat in different places. We went to Dubai already. We went to Italy. You ask me for now in Spain. We need to, as soon as we can travel again, we'll need to go, I don't know, once a month in different places. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Now, are you guys ready? From Spain, we're gonna go to Panama. Here she is. Hi, Jenny. How are you doing? Well, she's coming. I'm going to introduce you her. Hi.
Hi, Giovanna.
How are you doing? Good.
Good, good. A little bit
So
nervous,
if
but
you
good.
no, don't be. It's just me and you here and a lot of stalkers.
All right. I'm
If
our
you don't know
listeners.
Jenny, Jenny is based in Panama, and she's an international destination wedding planner, a Jewish wedding specialist. By the way, she has a course if you want to learn more about Jewish weddings. And it's funny because we had Carrie talking about a Jewish wedding in Spain. Now we're gonna go for you for weddings in Panama, etc. But she doesn't do just weddings in Panama. She has weddings in Colombia and a lot of other places. And I love to have you here with me. So welcome to the Creator Summit.
Thank you.
Are
So
you
happy to
ready?
be here. Yes, I am. Sure. Sure.
So, Jenny, what is something not wedding related that you have studied and helps you as a wedding creator?
Graphic design. I am a graphic
Mm,
designer by profession, and I think the details that I like to put into my weddings have a lot to do with the graphic part of the branding and all the little details that make a wedding special. And a lot of them have to do with my background in design, I think.
this is a great advice. This is a great advice. And what was the strangest thing that you saw in one of your weddings? Maybe a crazy request or something that a guest did in a wedding? I don't know, something you don't need, of course, you don't need to say names, but we want to know the dirty stuff, the crazy stuff. What was the most crazy thing that you saw in a wedding, in a wedding?
Oh my God, I've seen so many crazy things. I really have.
Oh, I'm
Really
gonna
have.
get my popcorn. You can just start talking.
No, no, that has to be a book by itself. Um, I I have to say that the places that I've been blessed to work at, I've did a wedding once in a crater of a in the middle of the desert in Israel, and it's literally a crater, a desert. There's nothing, and we had to set up a whole synagogue for it was a bar mitzvah, and we had to bring everything to the desert, everything, and it was a very luxurious. Not just bring just tents and everything. It had to be
Uh-huh.
very special. So it was a challenge, especially to work in so far away from
Uh-huh.
where I live, and I mean, it was a real challenge. Like, are you sure you want to do it in the middle of the desert if you have like venues in the middle of the cities? But it was amazing. I had to do an event in Turkey, uh,
Mm-hmm.
like a 4-day event. It was a whole trip in Turkey where there's no kosher food, very little kosher food available, and all my
This is
guests,
this is super challenging for you, the catering, right?
yeah, all my guests were, yeah, very kosher. So everything had to be supervised, kosher supervised. So we had to rent a kitchen and hire a catering that could, you know, help us with the
Mm-hmm.
kosher part and bring some stuff from Israel because not all the ingredients were available in Turkey. But it was also amazing, one of the best experiences I've had. But there were like very challenging.
Now I'm curious, how did you deal with the weather? Because during the day it's really hot and during the night it's really cold. How do you do like?
In the desert,
Yes.
fortunately, it was in November, and during
Mm-hmm.
the day the weather was perfect. And when the evening started to come, we gave all the guests these very beautiful Peruvian pashminas, and it was great. It was like we were prepared for both weathers, so it was great. It was very special, very special.
This is oh my gosh,
Those are my
amazing.
favorite. My challenging events are my favorite ones.
But it's fun when you have like some crazy requests at the beginning. You say, "This is challenging," but nobody wants a boring life. Nobody wants like to do every single time the same wedding or the same, or I don't know, attend the same request. So
And I
I
am the
think this is.
first one who likes to do different things. So sometimes they are my ideas. So
See, so that's why you're a wedding creator, not just a wedding planner, and I love that because we see so many beautiful weddings, but I love to have like crazy weddings. Actually, part of the book you have two weddings that you were like working with the Egyptian Stella from Panama from the Tres Chic event, and one of them is in Colombia, which, by the way, you work with Andrea Cortez that were here with us for the Creator Summit 2 days
right.
ago. I want to start with this wedding. How it was for you to work also with a collaboration with another wedding planner based in Colombia, work with Andres? How it was like the whole planning part for you guys?
Well, to work with Andres, it's a pleasure. He's such a creative person and so open with his knowledge and so giving. So to
Mm-hmm.
work with him, it's really an experience. And we've done many weddings after with him. I love to work with him. To work with a planner on site was a little bit more challenging because each country has their way of doing things, and like when you assume that they know what you're talking about, and sometimes they have no clue. Even,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we even speak the same language, but the words are different, and sometimes within the communication, even if we speak the same language, was a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
um, but it was an experience,
Mm-hmm.
and the wedding was beyond beautiful. It was,
I
you'll see
love
it
one of
in
the
book.
things
It
I
was,
know we are talking here about planning, we're talking about logistics, but I had to say, I love to the death her dress. Her dress was stunning, stunning. There are like photos. You won one of the awards with this
right,
wedding, right?
right.
Yeah, so there are some pictures of her like dancing, and one of the things that
Turning, yeah,
yes, it's beautiful, beautiful. And one of the things that it's important, for example, when you talk about uh, shooting a wedding like that, is the lighting. So I see that you are always like concerned about the perfect lighting for photographers to give them the, I don't know, the kind of perfect way for them to work and be creative, because I just cannot imagine the wedding, the beauty of her dress in a wedding that was like not prepared for to showcase that. So how it is for you like to plan a wedding and work as a wedding creator, as a maestro an orchestra, like the teamwork, and you have to think about everyone needs, like the photographer, the musician. How it is for you to put together all this?
well, in the photography department, when I work with a client, for me, photography is number one, number two, and number three. The
Hmm.
photographer for me is key, is the only person that can perpetuate the work that all the team works so hard for.
Yeah.
So I pay a lot of attention to the needs of the photographers and videographers. Um, I always try to work with the best, and I'm fortunate to have really worked with amazing photographers. Um, and it's I try to say yes to everybody. And if I know you cannot do it, cannot be done, I say, all right, I'll try to make it happen. But I always try to have everybody happy, to 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 really give them what they need that I can
Hmm.
give. If it's in my hands and they request it, I'll go out of my way to give it to every vendor, whatever they need, because if they're happy, they give their best.
Yeah, yeah.
And they are the ones who make it happen. I just coordinate and move the pieces around, but if they're not there, nothing gets done. So they
Yeah.
have to be well taken care of, well chosen, and really have them happy.
Hmm.
So so
Yes, I agree. I
and
agree.
now that
It's
you
it's
mentioned
a
that
totally
dress,
teamwork.
I want to
Yeah.
tell you a little bit about the dress. That dress was so heavy
I can imagine. I can
that
imagine.
we had to go up. It was we were staying in the hotel, so we had to go up 3 times to take it off from the shoulders and put her some anesthetic, like topic anesthetics, because she was almost bleeding here.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
because
Because it's full of Swarovski or something, right? Like
it,
shiny stuff.
yeah, it was
Yes.
like strings of Swarovskis, and it was an amazing dress, and she looked amazing. Like, she's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful girl with a beautiful body. I mean, it fitted her amazingly, but it was a very heavy dress, and she suffered a little bit with it. I didn't think she would make it to till morning, because it was a wedding that lasted until 7 in the morning. But she pulled it off with a lot of anesthetic and a lot of of
The show must go on. The show must go
show
on.
must go on, and it's really you'll see the picture. It's really special, and she's a
It's
beautiful girl.
beautiful. It's beautiful. So this wedding was in Colombia. Now let's go to Panama again for the other wedding that is part of the book, which is a kind of, let's say, a little bit special, just a little bit, because it was your daughter's wedding,
My
right?
daughter's wedding.
How it was for you to be the wedding planner plus the mother of the bride, please. I really want to know.
Wow. On one part, it's your dream wedding because you get to do what you want to do in other weddings and you cannot do. Um, it was it was very special. Um, the only, my only suggestion, if you're getting your child, if your child is getting married, hire somebody.
Hmm.
I'm lucky that I had my partners at that time, but you have so many things here in your mind, and you assume that people know what you have in your head. When you're a client, you tell the planner what you want.
Hmm.
I couldn't make the switch between the mother and the wedding planner. And that was a challenge. And some things that I assumed as a wedding planner, I didn't express it. And
Hmm.
it didn't happen because I didn't say it out loud.
Yes.
The switch between being the wedding planner and the mom was a challenge, and I couldn't. That was very hard for me, but it
Yeah, I
was
can imagine.
a beautiful wedding. It was really amazing. It had a lot of wow moments. It was a whole weekend. We had 4 events. They were each one was better than the other. In
Yes.
terms of happiness, and my daughter was very happy. Um, every event was, I had the help of all the vendors that like me. So
Hmm.
they went the extra mile for me and for my daughter. And it was a dream. It was really a
Yes, this is
dream.
something this is something that I really agree with you. I could be agree more than anyway. You need to hire someone because you are not just the mother of the bride, but you are the host of the event. People
Yes.
are there for you, people, your family, so your friends, and I can imagine that it was challenging for you. I can imagine that.
And we had the logistics part of because we had 250 guests from out of the country. Like most
Whoa.
of the guests were from out of the country, from all over. We had people from 32 different countries.
Hmm.
So for the Hora Loca, I'm sure you know what the Hora Loca is.
Yeah, but not everybody knows. So I would love you to explain that because first, I love the expression. I love the hora loca. It was like something like the crazy moment party that the Latins say. So tell us more, a little bit about the hora loca, please.
Okay, the Hora Loca, usually it's a time when there's like you during the wedding, you bring out just fun stuff, fun hats and props that you give around, and people go a little like carnival like. Um, but not some people do it like thematic. I don't know if that's the right word. Like they use a theme for
Yes.
it, like when
Mm-hmm.
there's the Casa de Papel was in
Mm-hmm.
the fashion, everybody was doing the Casa de Papel. But for my daughter's Hora Loca, since we had so many people from out of the country, I bought a flag from each of those 32 countries that were we had guests from, and we played a song. I don't know, from Gente de Zona and what's this guy? Well, it's a song about all the countries coming together, and
Oh my
we
gosh.
had
Yeah.
all the the waiters each bring out,
A flag.
in a flag in a straight line, and
Uh-huh.
everybody was waving the flags, and it was the guests felt very, very recognized. They felt
Mm-hmm.
great to, wow, I'm here. My flag is here. They know I'm here
Yes. They were
because
probably like looking for it, like, where is my flag, right?
you know what? I thought there was only one person from Belgium, and there were
Uh-huh.
two, and they were fighting for the flag. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know we had two people from Belgium. Uh, but it was visually, it was very pretty. I guess there's
Yes,
a picture
yes.
of that in the, and
Yes, there is a picture of this moment, part of the wedding book, which is, oh my gosh, it's a double page for the wedding. It's absolutely beautiful and happy and anyway, amazing. Oh my gosh, Jenny, it was so good. Would you like to add something else?
I'm so thrilled to be in the book. I mean, it's a privilege to belong to, believe wedding creators, to be a creator with so many amazing people that most of them I don't know personally, but I feel like I know them. And the first thing I
Yeah.
want to do is just go to each country and meet each one of you guys and just hug you and thank you. And I want to thank you, Giovanna, for pushing me.
Yes, because I push you a
You
lot.
pushed me to get my course for Jewish weddings up and running, and it's almost my first group is graduating in a couple of weeks, and I thank you for the little push, and I'm really enjoying it. I never thought I could be a teacher, but I found out I'm having a great time, and thank you for
Yes.
it. Thank you. We need,
You know, like everyone has something to learn and something to share. And we never know who is out there just waiting for what you have to share. So I'm super proud of you. I'm happy to have you part of the book. And I can't wait to hug you again soon. Yeah, you should go to Portugal with us for the retreat next year. Definitely. Because it's weird. We have a so crazy relationship because most of us we don't know each other in like real life, but it's like we know for a long time. It's kind of crazy feeling. I don't know.
yeah, the creators lounge every Thursday. It's really it's great. It's like having coffee with your friends, and it's amazing. It's amazing, but I really do want to see everyone in person and just hug you and thank you for the support that each one of you
Thank
has
you.
given
Thank
me.
you, Jenny. Thank you for being here. And I love it. Just love it. Guys, Jenny has two weddings part of the wedding book as well. Totally different, absolutely amazing. So make sure to get your copy as well because we are running out fast. Jenny,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for being here and
Thank
talk to
you.
you soon.
Thank you,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was great. I love the idea of the flags. It was super cool, right? It's like if you know Tomorrowland, electronic music festival, which I love, by the way. They have a lot of flags all over the places. I love the idea. And now we're gonna go from Panama to Guatemala. Let me find my friend Mario. Where are you? So Mario Ayala is coming here. Hello.
Hi, how are
How are you
you?
doing? Great.
I'm fine. I'm celebrating Thanksgiving Day today, so I'm thankful for
Oh,
being here.
yes. I'm so grateful to have you here with us as well, Mario. So if you don't know Mario, Mario Ayala is the director of scenic events in Guatemala and Panama. And you can find him all over the places because he's a super active person inside the wedding industry. He's a speaker and he has been doing an amazing job, especially this year with the awareness regarding sustainable events and how we can create different alternatives and to bring a more healthy place for everybody and in the wedding industry. And I'm super, super happy to say that he's part of Believe. He's a believer and he has a wedding part of the book, which, oh my freaking gosh, it was so hard to choose the pictures. That was like, we were like, like going back and forth. No, let's put that one. That because it was hard to put the pictures, right, Mario?
It was, and thank you for your experience and helping me choose because it was like from 150 to 50 to 25, and at that point I was like, Joanna, you choose because I can't.
We had the same problem with a lot of creators because we sometimes we get attached to a specific moment and we just don't know what to choose. So yes, the hard work then comes from me and was like I had to do that with Rui and other wedding creators, so it was great. But Mario, let me get to your questions. Let's talk about money. You have an amazing team. I know you always talk about your team. You're super proud to share stages with them. You're always taking care of your team. But what is your advice, or in a way, like what do you do to, like financially? How can you be prepared to have a team? So especially this year that was such a hard year, and I know you were like all over the place, taking care of them and putting them together. What is your tip regarding hiring a team if someone wants to hire someone here?
Well, thank you for the question. I will say that regarding money, first thing we always do is that we always have savings. That's the first thing we always do as a business, Not only as a person, but also as a business, we always have a savings. So one of the things that helped us this year during the pandemic was to use the savings we had to keep some of the crew from Seneca so they can continue doing the home office during this time. That was the first thing. But also, we teach them that if you're part of the Seneca family, you're also a creator. So they have to create and recreate what we do. So we always encourage our companions in the company to do savings as well, So it helped us and it helped them during this time. This little tiny advice of have savings. So that's how it worked for us this year. And some of our guests, some of our clients, they also know that we have a program within our company for our colleagues. And it's about some of the money that they pay for us in the weddings. It goes to a fund that will give them education. So
I love that, Mario. I love that. Tell me more.
So, and we tell the customers, you're paying this amount of money for your event, but some of them, that money will help my team, wherever we are, to become a better creator. If they want to train in graphics, if they want to train in flowers, we're always designing these beautiful weddings, but we need the team prepare for that, So we're training them in technology. So anything that they need and want to become a better member of the team, that's where the fund money goes to. So that's how we do with business and the money and our collaborates in the Seneca.
I love that. I love so much that, because it's not just about doing business, it's about you giving back to your own team, because if they grow, they're going to grow together. So I love that idea of having a fund for the team. I know we're going to have a lot of people asking you more questions after the live, because they want to do the same. Even I will be doing that as well. So this is super, super amazing. And Mario, the wedding that we have, part of the wedding book, is simple wow. Absolutely wow. They ask you to have a signature wedding, and they worked with you since the first time, like not just the bride, but the groom as well. And you put in the wedding cotton flowers. It was in a vintage theater for the photos. The bride was an architect designer, so she created something like an art piece for the center of the wedding. I want to hear from you how it was for you to pull all this together? What was the most challenging part, and how was the most rewarding part for you, part of this wedding?
The most challenging part, I will say that for the first time, I had the couple was part of the designing team for the first time ever. They were involved in every detail of the design of their own
Hmm.
wedding. So it was challenging because I'm used to work with my team, but
Yeah.
not to work with the couple as part of the designing team. So it was challenging because it was the first time, but it came out really great. So I had this opportunity not just to, present a prepared idea, but we work it out together.
Hmm.
So it was challenging and at the same time was amazing. So I encourage everybody to involve the couples more in the creative process because results will be greater for the couple and their guests. And the thing that I'm grateful for in that wedding, it was that since the couple was involved in the creative process, they knew about costs, they knew about timing, they knew about all these logistics that it's involved in the designing process, that they were able to go for it. So it was
Hmm.
really beautiful because sometimes you present a beautiful idea and people are like questioning, I don't know, timing or money.
Yeah.
They knew they were going for it, and both of them are really involved in they are creators, they are architects, so they know the process. They were involved with us, and the result is this beautiful wedding that has a lot of spots, beautiful spots, and a piece of art prepared especially for the wedding.
Yes, I love that. When I told you already, when I saw the picture that you sent me, I was like speechless because cotton balls, like cotton flowers, actually, cotton flowers, guy. Where did you find cotton flowers for a wedding, Mario? Come on, how many kilos? Or
Boxes.
it was like what?
Yeah,
Like this
you
is
know
so out of the box, so amazing.
So yeah, thank you. Yeah, we were struggling with getting the cotton flowers, and one week I was invited as a speaker to Mexico in a city called Guadalajara, and I was going there to attend as a speaker, and the scenario was decorated with cotton flowers. So I was asking the organizer, who did this? I need these flowers. And they put me in contact with a vendor that they plant cotton flowers in Guadalajara. So that's how we ended up getting them and shipping them to Guatemala and have all these cotton flowers all over the wedding.
It's crazy. And how is the logistics to bring flowers from another country? Did you get, okay, 2 days before the wedding, 1 week before the wedding?
Well, with the cotton flowers, you
Because it's
tell
different
them.
for cotton flowers, now,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you can ship them, I don't know, a couple of months before the wedding, and they
Ah,
will.
okay, okay.
So the logistic with the cotton flower, the hard part was to find a vendor, but
Mm-hmm.
we ship them like right away.
Oh, this is amazing. So Mario, I'm gonna go with the craziest question. It's for you today, my friend, because I
Okay.
know you can bring it on. So what would you do if you have a magic wand, just like Harry Potter or something, for a whole season, for your next whole season? Come on, be creative. Don't say no COVID allowed.
Okay. If I will love if I have a magic wand, I will love to design a wedding in each country of you guys, of you together. That will be my magic one request.
Yeah, because for now we do have believers in 36 countries, so you need to plan 36 weddings.
Yeah,
And
it's a whole season.
can I go? Can I
Yes,
go?
yes, yes. I have a magic
We
one.
Yes, I forgot about that. Sorry. Yes. So I mean, Mario, what is your advice for people now that, of course, we are talking about different year? I don't like to say difficult year. I like to say different year because it was challenging. It was something that we had no idea that was coming, and but it was super intensive for learning, at least for myself and for our team and for believers. I have been talking a lot about we might change plans but we don't give up, and I see you like pivoting all the year long. You had to stay, how long you had to stay out Guatemala before you came
Eight
back?
months. I was in Mexico. I couldn't travel back to Guatemala. I was there for 8 months, but I was working. I was busy. I was busy. I kept myself
Yeah.
busy collaborating with organizations and doing, helping them and assisting them and learning.
Yes. Yes, yes. So, what is your advice for people that are a little bit not, let's say, a lot tired already, especially today, which is Thanksgiving, and it's a time for us to be grateful, not just for what we have, but what we are and the friends that are by our side. What is our advice for them?
I will say that each one of you should get involved in your local industry to bring it up together as a team. If we start building associations and the industry within our cities and our countries, we will bring it up again.
Hmm. I agree. Go local. Go local. Totally. And I think it's Mario. I could stay here again. Yes, I have to say that for almost everybody because it's true.
I
It's
know.
true. It's not enough time to be with you guys for 20, 25 minutes. We need to spend. I'm thinking about having a wedding creator summit bigger maybe soon.
Let's
Like
do it. Let's do it.
let's go, let's get. Please, you need to borrow to me your magic wand so we can see and have.
To all the 36 countries together.
Oh, I love it. Mario, thank you so much, guys. Mario is part of the wedding book Secrets Behind the Scenes. His wedding is unbelievably beautiful, and you're going to be able to find out more secrets, hidden secrets from his wedding, part of the book, and with the QR code that goes to the platform. So it's kind of magic, let's say magical, because you're not gonna have just a book, but you're gonna have a whole platform behind. So Mario, thank you again, my friend, to be here. It was super great, and I hope to see you soon because this is why I was telling Jenny, I don't know you personally, but it's like we know each other for so many years. It's
We've been
crazy.
doing so many things together, so that make us family.
Yes, definitely. Mario, thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. A huge kiss from me from you in Guatemala. Bye
My love,
bye.
oh my love, bye bye. Thank you.
Guys, what a day. What a day to be alive. Today was the sixth day of the Wedding Creators Summit, and we had Kerry from Spain, we had Jenny from Panama, and now Mario from Guatemala. All of them with me and with you celebrating the launch of the wedding book Secrets Behind the Scenes, especially today. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, have Thanksgiving for you all. If it's not something that you celebrate, every single day is a day for us to be grateful for our family, our life, our friends, our work. And despite everything that we have been living, this is the most important part, to be happy and grateful. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Tomorrow we have another day, day number 7 of the Wedding Creator Summit. We are just getting there for the launch on November 30. If you didn't order your book yet, make sure to go to our bio and get yours. We start shipping the books probably on Monday. So hurry so you can get your copy really fast. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for